Poop. Probably the coolest art I've seen under an underpass, or on an underpass. I am finally north of I-10. There's nothing truly significant about this except I've just been seeing it coming up for a while and I'm glad to be passing it. Just a milestone in my brain. Then I'm gonna take the day off tomorrow. Yay! And really just kind of a day of figuring out logistics, where we're gonna go next and all that. And then I start my trek into the national park. 1, 2, 3, crawl. Bang your head! Okay. I have never hiked around this much cactus before, so cacti. It also makes sense why when you see anything with Arizona, there is like a cactus drawn next to the word Arizona. I imagine that before too long, I should be starting to see those really big cacti, the ones that look like people kinda. I'm pretty excited about that. Hello. I have no idea which way the trail goes. Wow, actual water. It's crazy to see it. There's like there's like an actual water source. Let's see. I'm about to look and see which way the...
Sorry, he's really nice.
Oh no, I love dogs, so you're fine. I'm just trying to determine which way exactly the trail goes. It looks like straight ahead on that side.
Yeah, I know it's a little bit further down. There's a sign.
Oh, okay.
I think it's on the right side.
Yeah, I'm so used to not seeing natural water that it's like, wow, this is crazy, but it's pretty. Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, y'all enjoy it. You too. Watch your head, Granny. I got a protective thing here for your head, which is apparently really good because look at all these rocks up there. That would suck. So this here is the ping pong paddle cactus. And over here we've got the bottle brush cactus. Well, there she is. It's the first one, the first humanoid cactus. I'm excited. Ooh, look at all of them. Would you just look at them? Holy crap-a-moly. It is so tall. Well, I don't know for sure, but considering that's the greenest strip that I've seen in days and days, except for a little ways back when I went under the train underpass and there was a creek. So I bet that there is some water running right through there, but that's just, look at the stark contrast of everything surrounding it, and then bam, just greenery flourishing. I am currently passing part of Colossal Cave Mountain Park, which I guess is a good spot for a resupply, as far as a resupply box that you can have scent there, and I guess this part here just has a spigot and maybe some restrooms, and then another part up ahead is where you would actually send a resupply to. But, you know, that's if you were doing things the normal way. I heard doves. So I basically feel like I am on a Pokemon Go hunt, but like real life. Kind of like when I was chasing the storks in the Everglades. There is the white-winged dove, the one that Stevie Nicks sings about, who apparently is from Arizona, that should be in the national park around this time of year, or even, you know, probably surrounding areas. And since I'm getting pretty close, one could pop up any time now. But I just want to see one, and I want to capture footage of one. And I heard some doves a little while ago, hooing and hooing, and so they were far away, but I'm scoping them out. Just one of those games out here that makes things fun. I mean, I'm always on the hunt for wildlife to shoot with my camera, but well, I haven't seen a ton of it. Apparently, some folks have seen the javelina. One girl saw a fox that I think was probably rabid, because she showed me a video of it like standing in the middle of the trail and growling at her, and then it attacked her trekking pole a couple of times when she was trying to use it to like shoo it on. But I haven't seen a ton out here, just birds and rabbits and squirrels. So I'm still hopeful to see some more stuff. Oh, and that one buck. That one looks like a baseball player who just won the game and his teammates are toting him around. It's fun to see what these different cactuses look like. Kind of like cloud watching, but cactus watching. Now I just saw a bird fly out of there, or off the cactus. So I'm wondering if these holes aren't birds' nests. I haven't seen one actually fly out of a hole, but just away from the cactus. But, I mean, considering all the ones that have holes, and I've seen birds fly away from them, it just seems like that would be a good little bird home. I've seen a cow skeleton out here, and now a cactus skeleton. Are there any snakes home? Hello? Anybody home? This looks like a historical spot. It doesn't tell me exactly these are the remnants of cowboys and cattle companies that, you know, did their business here or anything, but I'm just assuming, since it says cowboy country and that the people relied on desert grasses and rains to maintain their cattle herds, that looks like this might be where some water was kept. Unfortunately, it's dry right now. But I have towed it a lot, and there's not been a ton of shade so far since I started this morning, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of this little not super shady tree and this little setup over here and fix me some lunch. I finally decided that I needed to experiment with red meat. I know the doctor said for Bratcher it should be okay for me to start red meat back, and so thankfully I started off eating some steak. Man, I literally tore up a ribeye with my hands. Like, I didn't even take the time to cut it. It had been 4 months since I had had red meat, and I'm a steak kind of girl, so I've had a couple of on-trail lunches that Heather's Choice spaghetti and the bison chili and stuff like that, and he seems to be doing absolutely fine. So grateful that red meat is a go again. I've ordered some carnivore snacks. I'm doing the best I can to figure all of this out. No. Nope. Get off. I am about to do, I guess, one of the harder climbs of the trail, which is in the national park. I have no idea how to pronounce the name of this national park, but I have decided to split up the climb into two sections. There's a campsite at the top-ish, almost at the top of the climb. It's like a 12 or 14 mile climb total or something like that. But then there's one that's a little less than halfway up. They do a overnight permit for thru-hikers, so you can camp at one of their campsites. So a lot of times folks will try to camp at the border of the national park just south of it and then do all of this in a day, and props to them, but I'm not physically there yet. So y'all, I am just the slowest I've ever been on uphills. So the last part of today is gonna be a grind. In fact, I might be starting the preliminary climb now. So this is interesting. Obviously this is snake shed, but it's like down in this hole. So either the snake was crawling down, oh God, if it's still attached, but either the snake was crawling down in the hole and it pulled the skin off, or something pulled it down in there to gnaw on it, but I'm thinking the snake went down in there. And I'm gonna keep walking. Well, here is the creek bed right before the big climb starts. Here goes nothing. No. So preventative search and rescue, that's brilliant in the desert. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, this will be a lot better than that would have been up there.
Warm. So sorry about that.
Oh.
Should walk and talk.
Yeah.
I'll leave you eventually.
Yeah.
I'm happy to chat for a little bit.
No, that's fine. Hey Dakota, can I call you back?
Oh, geez.
No, please. No, it's my brother. No, you're fine. All right. Bye, my brother. I love you. I would like to have started sooner, but my brother, not the one I was on the phone with, but another one got married on March 15th. And so then I started driving out here with my mom, and I have a 6-month-old baby. And so
You're good. All right. I'm calculating the chances of your completion rate.
yeah,
And when you said the 6-month-old, I was like, I don't want to tell her, but I 0% chance of completion.
yeah, well,
Like,
thanks.
but why would you come back next year?
Well, I could have another baby next year, you know, so
That's what I tell people
this
who
is,
come to the canyon when they can't go. I'm like, the canyon's been here for 7 million years.
yeah,
The Grand Canyon will be there when you want to come back. Right.
yeah.
What are you gonna say, John?
Yeah, that sucks.
Wait, you haven't gone to Phoenix yet, right?
No.
So you got to do 4 peaks in like, when is that going to be?
I have no idea.
Are you doing it sequentially?
Yes,
Okay, so you
that's
are.
my goal.
No way. Yeah, I think that's going to be hot. The 4 peaks area and superstitions.
Yeah. All right, home sweet home. I will take it. Go get it. Yeah. Get!